There's a semi-infinite number of things that people want or need, or at least think they need. And the issue isn't the fact that they want a lot of things, it's a question of what do they do to obtain it. In other words, how do they go about the process of obtaining the various things that they want or need in life. Unfortunately, in today's society, most people think that they don't have to provide for themselves. They look to the state or the collective to provide whatever it is they decide they need. Now, people who don't know any better may be slightly forgiven for this, but for most people this is not rocket science. People treat themselves as somehow special, that they don't have to deal with primary ethical considerations. For example, you would never think of stealing from your neighbor or holding a gun to his head to get him to mow your yard or anything of that nature. But somehow if you vote for these things and have a bunch of other people on your side, then somehow that makes this somehow moral. And the final count, all statists, that is people who put the state above everything else, or in collectivists, that is those who put the group of people above any single individual, are thieves, cowards, and bullies. They're thieves because they want to take time, which is part of your life, or your money, which is also represented by the time of your life taken to earn that money. They want to take your money without your permission and use it for purposes that they think are best suited for, either for themselves or for whatever cause they're championing. They're also cowards because they would never dare come to my house and take it directly from me, to point the gun at me and say, you're going to do what I want you to do, or you're going to have to give me your money on pain of injury or death. They're bullies because they want to use the force of the government to get what they want, and ultimately there's only two ways to get what you want in society, or amongst other people. One is by persuasion, convincing people that your way is the better way, or by force, coercive force. And statists and collectivists have no compunctions about appealing to the government to force you to do what you want, or not do what they don't want you to do, or to take your money or your time or some part of your life. My life belongs to me. It doesn't belong to anybody else. My time belongs to me. It doesn't belong to anybody else. My money belongs to me. It doesn't belong to anybody else. I'm the one that's supposed to have control of this stuff, not some random stranger, not some group of strangers, not even neighbors or people I know. People who appeal to these kinds of things and look only to the ends and ignore the means are in the end disgusting. They're immoral, and they think that they are my master and I am their slave. But don't get me started.